I know what you're thinking. What's with the monkey? I've always seen myself a little less evolved. I'm Robbie Williams. I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
You're in that band?
For the next 2 hours, your ass is mine!
So, the story starts.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a fat minute since I've been uploading any sort of video for my channel, but I want to kick off this year with a full in-depth movie review for a movie called Better Man. I'm still trying to find some creative scheduling for content in terms of Instagram, YouTube, and there's been some contradictory stuff with TikTok, so I'm trying to figure that out as well. Stay tuned for this video as I review the movie, again, called Better Man. This is a biopic musical film directed by Michael Gracey, who also directed The Greatest Showman back in 2017. And he apparently first directed, or he was the director of a movie, another biopic called Rocket Man, but due to some creative differences, the project got taken over by another director named Dexter Fletcher. And apparently Michael Gracey, he will direct the live-action Naruto film that was announced back in 2024, so who knows when that's going to come out. But it will also be directed alongside with Destin Daniel Cretton. This movie is a biopic musical film about a British pop star named Robbie Williams. This is his backstory of how he first got into music as a child, how he got into a band in his teens, and then later on got separated from that band, and then rose to fame, also dealing with certain substances. Now, as you see in even the first teaser trailer, people were thrown off by first seeing a more humanoid-like chimpanzee. And he described, as he narrates throughout this movie, as less evolved. Yeah, this movie does use motion capture and CGI. So the guy that was in charge of the performance as Robert Williams is by John O'Davies. Robert Williams also voices him mainly as a narrator throughout this film, but he also helps with the vocals throughout this film for each song that he does. So the film starts off somewhere in the 1980s, again, with Robert Williams as a child. He was very fascinated with his dad, watching and listening to Frank Sinatra and some other musical legends. And apparently that father has left the family, him and his mom and his grandma, to pursue his comedy dream. Whereas Robbie, he's really focused on music, and as a teenager, he auditioned to be part of a band, which is later known as Take That. So as the band gets more fame, Robbie himself kind of struggles with some self-doubt. He argues with the manager due to some creative differences, and he's been getting more addicted to drugs. And due to that, he had to be dismissed from the band. And as he still struggles with himself, mainly, he finds success in his own music that he wrote that he has very low confidence on. And then he really rose to fame after that, due to the help of a songwriter named Guy Chambers. And in the midst of this, he also actually gets into a relationship with another fellow pop star named Nicole Appleton. And as she sees some of these struggles happen as well, it's been quite a battle that is shown very well on screen and throughout this movie. Also throughout this movie, the songs are very moving, kind of powerful, and very sweet. And a couple of them kind of catchy too. I've never really been familiar with Robbie Williams all that much. Maybe one or two songs I recognized. Let Me Entertain You, when that gets played in this movie, where he performs in front of 125,000 people at a festival, which is insane. But as the movie itself, visually, it is shot well done. I could see the Greatest Showman kind of take into this project in terms of just the beautiful shots. Yeah, vocals are great, CGI is great, especially with the chimp side. And it does kind of follow that trope with some of the biopics that have been released over the years, like Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man, and other biopics I can't really name off the top of my head. But such as the certain pop star, he finds success into their musical career, and then over time it gets overwhelming to them, starts abusing drugs and alcohol, gets into rehab, as well as Robert Williams does, and then starts becoming a better person due to some a factor here and there. This movie is just a little over 2 hours long. But yeah, I really like the movie. This is a good movie to start off for movie theaters in 2025. So other than kind of following that same kind of plot trope, pretty much the only like unique thing about this movie is that Robbie Williams is portrayed as a more humanoid like chimp. And I've seen the memes that like from Planet of the Apes, there's the newer movies. There's been that Caesar character, and people are just commenting, "Oh, Caesar is doing a musical. I don't know. See, they have a new Planet of the Apes musical, or Caesar is like changing careers, stuff like that," which I find hilarious. But again, aside from the same kind of plot trope, I still really enjoyed the movie. I didn't really know what to expect. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, there is a kind of a horror element added to this film. Like, not super scary, like nothing like Conjuring, Scream, Halloween, like none of that. There's just like a horror element that's sprinkled here and there. Like I mentioned earlier, he struggles with like some self-doubt. I'm just kind of sitting in my chair, like, oh my god, like, and there's like different versions of him throughout the life that gets portrayed. Like he changes his hair color, his hairstyle, his wardrobe, and we see like different versions of him, just like really hating on quote unquote present him. That's a really interesting choice for this movie. Like it really shows how scary that the battles inside one's mind can be. And, some people don't know how to deal with that. Some people don't know how to cope with that. So mental illness is really a key plot point in this film. I'm glad I enjoyed this movie. So I put a review on the Letterboxd app and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So that gives it like a 7 out of 10, which is not bad. It's a good rating, I think. That's going to be it for my movie review. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a like. Comment what you guys think of the movie if you have. If you guys have been like doubting or never heard of this movie, I definitely recommend at least watching it once. It was in theaters for very selected areas throughout the country around Christmas, but now it's more nationally showing as of January 17th. So I took the opportunity when I can, and yeah, I enjoyed the film. So I definitely recommend this movie. Subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I'll definitely be posting more. Be posting movie reviews, vlogs, and click on that bell so you guys won't miss any of my videos when they do come on my channel. Until next time, later, Cookinators.